Hi, welcome back to Hometime. Well, we're still working on the Creekside house. We have some latest and greatest in technology today.
That's right. Among other things, we have some really cool fixtures going in the lower level bathroom. They have a very modern look to them, and we're going to show you what those are and how they go into place.
We also want to talk about a good way to light an area with LEDs. And the ones we're using are going to work with either 5 or 6-inch cans, and with either LED plugs or the old screw-in bases. And that makes them great for retrofits or for new construction.
Now, the majority of the lighting in the house is coming from recessed lights that the guys put in before drywall during the electrical rough-in. The housings are typically secured between the ceiling joists, flush with the bottom of the joists, so that the openings for the lights end up flush with the surface of the drywall. Then, after the drywall is installed, they go around and make sure that they cut all the openings needed for the recessed lights, either before the panel is secured or afterwards using a spiral saw. Now, to finish off the recessed lights, we're using a couple of different LED modules with trims that cover up the gaps between the drywall and the openings. The trims are already attached. Now, this particular version works for both 5 and 6-inch cans. It has a connector here that just plugs right into your LED housing. And if you have existing incandescent lights that you want to change to LED, it comes with this handy adapter. Now, as far as installation goes, there's 2 ways we could go. We could do either these torsion springs here or these friction clips which come with it. Both of them hold it nice and snug in place. Well, this one is also rated as airtight, which means it's going to maintain that vapor envelope and keep moisture out of your attic and your insulation. It uses about 13 watts of power and replaces a 75-watt incandescent bulb. So that's where you save a whole lot of energy. Now, this particular light is stationary, but sometimes you want the light to highlight something like a piece of art or a nice cabinet, and that's where you want a little bit of mobility. This one is similar to the first light, but it has this movable gimbal here, which is going to focus the light exactly where you want it. Now, there are also a couple different options of how much light spreads out based on what you're trying to accomplish. For example, this one has a very wide beam, which is going to cover a lot more of the wall. And then this one has more of a focused narrow beam for highlighting something like a specific painting. So no matter which way you go, they're both very efficient. And hopefully that'll give you an idea of what we're working with for our recessed light.